Hello. As I've mentioned on my first video, we will now do the second part of the FTDX5000. I have now installed it on my radio station, and it seems to be working well. You turn it on. As you can see, there's an SM-5000 station monitor also that I've paired it with, and together with this M1 desk mic, and we'll do a short review of those also. To turn it on, there's a switch here at the back, the main switch, and then there's the power switch also here. So just press it for like 2 seconds, and then you will see there's the SM-5000, which gives you an oscilloscope reading of the band. It's resettable to, or settable to, well, the bandwidth. It depends. And this radio has is able to monitor 2 frequencies at the same time. As you can see, it's now on 7095 on VFOA and at 7395 on VFOB. Okay, and then as you can see, it has both independent control for VFOA and VFOB. So let's see what's on 7095. I'd like to show also the wonderful how the DNR works, the dynamic noise reduction. This is really one of the key selling point why I got this particular radio from YAESU. Okay, this is 7095, and this is the raw signal.
Okay, Cancelier 73 BW1XJT BW1YDX. Salamat.
And as you can see, the noise is there, but this radio is able to filter that out several ways. The IPO, and then as you can see, there's a drastic reduction of the noise, especially if I put it on IPO2. In addition to that, you can also use the dynamic noise reduction, or digital noise reduction, I should say. And as you can see, the change is also going to be dramatic. Okay, there's DNR 1, and you can shift it. So you can see the change in the noise level is drastically big. VFOB is the same thing. This is the DNR for the VFO2, and the same thing, you can filter it. This radio is capable of transmitting up until 200 watts, but right now I've just configured it for 100 watts. The the SM-5000 is simply a station monitor. It gives you the oscilloscope reading of the bandwidth, but what's good about it is it can work split frequency, meaning to say, instead of working stereo, one speaker can be for VFOA and one frequency can be for VFOB, as I'll demonstrate it here. Right now it's in VFOA is assigned here on this speaker, and VFOB is here. So you can actually monitor 2 stations at the same time, which is good if you're chasing DX. But it can also work as a single monitor when you press A plus B, and you just have to mute one channel, or just turn down the volume of one VFO, so that it will give you a stereo monitor, audio monitor. Okay, now for the M1 desk mic, there's nothing much I can say except that it's this mic is awesome, because it combined both a condenser and a dynamic microphone. I'll show it here. If you remove this, the cowling or the screen filter, you will see two microphones. This is the dynamic microphone, which will give you the low end, the punch, and the condenser mic, which will give you the brilliance. So together, it will give you a wide spectrum of your voice that will be transmitted on your radio. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 graphic equalizer, okay, which is resettable and programmable manually, ranging from 63 Hertz all the way up to 16 kilohertz. And the reading, it can be a static reading of the curve of your setting based on like for example, this is my reading for the condenser mic, condenser microphone. You can see there the curve or the parameter. Okay, it has two programs for each microphone. Same thing with the dynamic. So you can work dual, or you can work just one when you disable one, or if you press through, meaning to say for the dynamic it will be flat, so it will only respond to. However, if you press also the dual and just work on one channel or one microphone, you can still do that. Okay, like this is now only on condenser microphone, or I can use the dynamic microphone only. What's good about this also is the PTT is air touch. Difference being with regular hand or desk mic, especially for those of you who saw my ICOM SM50 review, the desk mic will give you a click sound or clack sound, which is really common to desk mic. But however, with this mic, you won't feel that, or you won't hear that, because it's really air touch. The only thing is, I found out that it's so easy to accidentally press on the PTT, so you just have to be very careful. One thing I did to safeguard against that was to set the radio on to limit the radio to only 1 minute transmission, just in case it will accidentally if I accidentally press the PTT. So that's about it. That's the FTDX5000. Oh, by the way, the tuner of this radio is far better than the internal tuner of the ICOM 78300, which is the radio that I used to have. In fact, with the ICOM IC 78300 before, I needed to buy an external tuner so I can tune my antenna. But with this one, it's very capable. Something like on my old Kenwood TS 440 before, 44080. So the tuner is also very good. So that's about it. That's the FTDX5000MP Limited paired with the SM-5000 station monitor and the Yaesu M-1 desk mic. Hope you enjoyed this. 73.